Hello guys, welcome to a new video on Tower of God New World. In this video we're going to have a look at the kit reveal for Yasratcha. I'm probably mispronouncing the name. If you know the correct pronunciation, let me know in the comments down below. And also let me know how the audio is now, because I applied some filters to the microphone and I want to know if they are now a bit better. So maybe my voice could be a bit louder and clearer. I don't know, I hope so. But yeah, I would say we can get started with the actual kit reveal video. So this guy has been released as the Army Corps commander of the Zahard army. So it was bound to be green, kind of expected. If he were to be released as the sort of transformed version, maybe could have been something different. But as the army commander, it was bound to be green, so no surprises there. And fortunately, they also added the cat to his kit, which is pretty cool. So I definitely like that. And in terms of role, there was a bit of a doubt whether it was going to be a mage, maybe if they went with the transformation and summoning aspect, or a ranged unit, but we never really saw Yasratcha doing any kind of ranged attack, so that was kind of excluded, even though that would have been pretty cool. But he ended up being an assassin, which makes sense. It's close range, it's okay, it's kind of squishy, but deals a lot of damage, so I think assassin kind of matches. Let's see if he's going to be one of the first good assassins that we have in the game. All the other ones are a bit lacking, but this guy definitely has potential, and we're going to see his kit in a second. So could be good. At least the revolution subnodes are going to be quite solid. We have attack, we have crit rate, and we also have crit damage. So already a good start, and we're going to see how he's actually going to turn out. We are going to look at the video first, and then we're going to read the skills, starting from the passive, as usual. So let's have a look at the video. Again, pretty happy they added the cat. There's going to be Green Assassin Fisherman. Okay, we already talked about that. And we have the Daze active skill. There is a Fascinate, there is a Provoke, and there is the Summon. Then we have a multi-hit attack as the second active skill, and then we have a charge up with invincibility and AoE damage on the special move, and this is just the animation. Overall, I would say the kit, at least animation wise, seems a bit basic. I was expecting a bit more from an SSR Plus unit, but definitely the summon took it up to a level that kind of justifies the SSR Plus, at least for me. But yeah, let's have a look at the kit and what it actually does. We're going to start with the passive. So at the start of the battle, Yasratcha is going to inflict a mark on the enemy in the position mirroring his. This is the same targeting as Michael, so you can pick and choose which of the enemies you want to mark. This is going to be really important, I think. And when the marked enemy receives any kind of damage from Yasratcha, they're going to get a laceration stack. This stack is going to apply a magic resistance decrease effect, based on the number of stacks, obviously, and it cannot be removed with debuff removal skills. It's going to be really, really important. And I also want to know how many stacks it's actually going to go up to. That's going to be pretty important. But since we know nothing about Revolution X with equipment yet, it might not be as impactful as I'm thinking right now. Then we have the last part of the passive that is also important, and that is how is going to reapply the mark when the marked enemy dies. And it's going to target the enemy with the lowest HP and become invincible for a duration. So that's okay, that's pretty good. And he's also going to cast Daze immediately as he applies this mark. Now, this cast, if it isn't limited to the reapplication, but it also means that he's going to start the battle, apply the mark, and then cast Daze, that's going to be insane. Because if that is the case, you can pick and choose an enemy, and then you're going to cast the active skill, which will fascinate the enemy, spawn the cat at the enemy location, and hopefully group enemies up the same way that Anna does. So that would be massive, and if that is the case, this guy is already top tier, regardless of the rest of the kit. This is already just insane. So we're going to see, but again, if that is the case, this guy is fucking OP without reading the rest of the kit. With just that alone, that's amazing. Then we have the active skill with the multiple scratches, whatever. It's going to deal damage one time and steal energy for a given amount. We have no idea how much that is going to be. probably I would say 100 from this first hit. And then he's going to summon a Shinsu Claw that is going to scratch at the target, dealing a percentage of his attack as damage a number of times, and stealing energy with each hit. So this is going to be probably a lot less, maybe 5 additional hits at 20 energy each for a total of 200. That could be kind of okay. The number of hits could be important if you want to run in with Mago, but whether or not we can run in with Mago will depend on how good his base survivability is. So with just this kit, how long can he survive? If he kind of sucks, or if there are moments where he's just going to explode, then you will probably want to run Barry. But if he survives just fine, Mago could be a good option. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely test all the different options during the stream. But yeah, this already sounds okay. Pretty basic skill, but it's already good. I mean, energy steal is a really good effect to have. Then we have Daze, probably one of the most important skills in his kit. He's going to fascinate the enemy that's marked, so that's really important, and deal a percentage of his attack as damage a number of times. And this is already working well with the laceration stacking because it's targeting the enemy with the mark. These scratches will just hit the target that you are currently attacking. It might not be the target that you marked. So it's a multi-hit, so that's good, but it might not hit the target you want. But this one is guaranteed to increase the laceration stacks. So that's definitely good. Then we also have the summoning of the cat. That's going to be pretty good. It's going to summon it when where the target was standing, because the target is supposed to move thanks to the fascination effect. But if the enemy is immune to status effects, then I have no idea where exactly that cat is going to be placed. No clue, but we'll see. And then it's going to provoke nearby enemies every second for a duration. There is a max number of one cat, I think. There is no plural here, so I think it's only one, but we'll see. Pretty sure. And while using the skill, Yasratcha cannot be targeted. This is already quite good for survivability. And is going to recover energy while standing still. This standing still doesn't make a lot of sense to me because this guy is close range, so it will definitely move. And I don't know. This way it sounds a bit bad, but it could be okay. We don't know. Then we have this special move. He's going to transform his right arm and become invincible for a certain duration, and then fire a Shinsu Whirlwind, dealing a percentage of his attack as damage to the enemies, only one hit, and stun them for a duration. He's then going to deal a percentage of the target's max HP as additional damage for each stack of laceration on the target, and then he's going to reset the stacks. We have no idea again of the amount of stacks, we have no idea of this percentage. I hope it's going to be like a 10% max HP for a maximum of 6 stacks, but it could end up being a 6% max HP with a maximum of 10 stacks. That would be pretty terrible, I would say. But I'm quite confident Revolution will have some sort of solution to this, especially to this part, to the resetting of the stacks. I think this won't happen. That's just a feeling, but I hope this will not happen. So if they remove it with Revolution, that's going to be a massive upgrade. But we'll see. Maybe they also give you more ways to hit enemies so that stacking the effect hub is not going to be like that problematic, but we'll see. And we know this max HP damage is not capped because of this sentence here. Whenever they say that it deals max, like a percentage of attack against bosses, that means against normal enemies, this is actual max HP. I think it's not going to be higher than 60%, but we never know. With him being close range, they could up the percentage a little bit. Maybe 8% per 10 stacks. That could also be an option. We'll see, guys. We'll see. And during the transformation of his right arm, he's going to have swiftness increase and lifesteal increase. Swiftness, great. Lifesteal, well, whatever. Not really that important. We don't know how long this is going to last, but we'll see. Definitely, the kit looks amazing. Max HP damage is always massive. If they don't mess this up, this guy is going to stay as a solid carry for a long time. So if you have the resources, it will probably be a safe investment. But I would say if you can and if you have the patience for it, wait for my live stream that I will do on Wednesday. I will do it at around 6 p.m. Central European time. So it will be around, I would say, like probably 12, 13, 14 hours after the update goes live, which is a bit unfortunate. I don't know, not many people will have the patience to wait. So that's fine. And yeah, I'm definitely excited for this guy, way more than I was for Yama. Obviously, I really like Yasratcha a lot more than Yama. And this kit also is absolutely amazing. So we'll see if they can actually put it off and make him really good. Worst case scenario, if they mess up his durability, then we will definitely have Barry as sort of a support, or you can just use Anniversary War Revolution 5. So there are ways to keep him alive. I hope we're not going to be forced to use a support that can actually keeping him alive, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm looking forward also to hearing from you guys what you feel about him, if you already have a good impression or not. And yeah, I would say that's enough for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.